And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, you can read the headline. Yes, Liverpool star set for shock exit after Michael Edwards' green light. We will of course be discussing that in today's video. We're also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. But let's start off with this one. A very fitting tribute to our current manager. Yes, Liverpool have announced a Jurgen Klopp farewell event at the M&S Bank Arena. Yes, Liverpool supporters will have the opportunity to be a part of something special, a special farewell to Jurgen Klopp, alongside a host of famous faces from the world of sports and entertainment. An evening with Jurgen Klopp and special guests at the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool on Tuesday 28th of May promises to be a night full of memories, magic, moments and music. Celebrating his 9 years as Liverpool boss, Klopp's final goodbye to supporters will be hosted by lifelong Red John Bishop and will feature performances from Liverpool bands Lightning Seeds and the Zootons, alongside others including award-winning singer Alfie Boe. The exclusive event, in association with promoter AEG, will also include a live Q&A with Jurgen, hosted by LFC TV's Peter McDowell. Speaking about an evening with Jurgen Klopp and special guests, the manager said this is going to be a very special night with lots of fantastic memories and shared and plenty of great music too. I'm really looking forward to spending it with our fans, the heartbeat of this wonderful and unique club. Doors to the M&S Bank Arena will open at 6:30 p.m. and the event will start from 8 p.m. Tuesday 28th of May. Tickets from £37 and all ticket information is available on the club's website. Liverpool season ticket holders and official members will be able to pre-register their interest for a chance to purchase up to 4 tickets per registration. So interesting stuff there, and obviously a fitting way to say goodbye to our current manager, and you know, the job he's done and he deserves it all. Of course, there's still 2 games to go left of his tenure. We are currently waiting around for that game against Aston Villa because it's not now until Monday, so it's going to be a very quiet weekend for the Reds. Of course, a lot of our supporters have one eye on the transfer window and one eye of course on saying goodbye to Jurgen Klopp, but it's a final away game under the Jurgen Klopp era. It's very sad. Whilst we're not really playing for anything at this moment in time, we do need to savour every moment of him being our boss, and especially next weekend, that's probably when the tears are starting to emerge for most of the supporters. But moving on though from the manager, we all know that he's going. We all know Arne Slot's coming in through the door. We know that the head of performances, there's loads of people vacating their roles. Pep Lijnders, list coaches here, there and everywhere. Goalkeeping coach, head of performance as we announced this morning. Loads of people, and old guard is really leaving this football club at this moment in time, and it really does feel like there's going to be a huge rebuild on in the summer. Lots of fresh faces, a lot of fresh impetus coming into this squad, and that's not going to stop with sort of incomings. Already in the lead up to the transfer window, we were only on the 9th of May, and there's so much talk with regards to potential players that we could potentially sign. There's been centre-backs, there's been forward players, there's been loads, and even David Lynch just came out earlier today, literally an hour ago, stating that we are going to be looking at wide players as well this summer. That followed on some Paul Joyce, David Ornstein's and Fabrizio Romano's reports stating that we are going to be getting a left-footed defender, a centre-back this summer as well. So I do feel that we're going to have a lot of players coming in through the door, but equally I do believe that there's going to be players going out of the door. Already over the last week, there's been talk about Darwin Núñez potentially leaving the club. There's been talk about Joe Gomez leaving the club. And now today, which almost comes as a shock to many of you and supporters, and that according to multiple reports, including Football Insider, Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes have given the green light for a move for Kelleher ahead of the summer transfer window. Yes, it has been widely reported that the Irishman wanted to leave the club in search for regular game time last summer and in January, but many supporters believed he would have had a change of heart due to his regular involvement this season. However, reports from The Athletic stated that Kelleher did want to make a move this summer in search for a number 1 spot and a guaranteed to play every single game. Kelleher has been a revelation in the absence of Alisson whilst he was out injured, playing a large quantity of games that saw the Reds lift the EFL Cup. Kelleher played a huge role, making some game-changing saves throughout this campaign. In the lead up to the window, it is now being reported that a handful of Premier League sides are interested, with even interest from overseas in Germany, Italy and in Scotland with Glasgow Celtic. Reports claim Liverpool and Edwards would be willing to sanction a move for the Irishman, but only if their £30 million valuation is met. So there you go. Somewhat of a shock to many supporters, I suppose, because look, he had been playing a key role so far this season. He's played so many times for such a big club like Liverpool. You maybe would have think competing for trophies, having the chance to play in the final, playing all the Europa League games, playing all the Premier League games that he may have had a change of heart and thought, you know what, maybe I can fight for my place, wait for my time to come and be the Liverpool #1 goalkeeper. But as stated, he seems like a hungry guy that has not wasting any time and wants to be playing week in and week out as a #1 going forward into the new season. And as stated, reports are currently stating that Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes have given a green light and will let him go if the valuation is met of £30 million. So I do believe, to be fair, £30 million for Kelleher, the valuation for him, it's such a young goalkeeper and a goalkeeper that has been amazing this year. Let's be perfectly honest. Domestically, in the cup competitions in Europe, he's been fantastic. So to me, thinking there, like £30 million, I think we could probably get more money for him. And if there's a lot of players or a lot of clubs that are wanting Kelleher, then there could be a bit of a bidding war for him. But again, look, it is, I suppose, a shock because, as Jurgen Klopp rightfully said, we do currently have probably the best goalkeeper in the world. We probably have the best backup goalkeeper or #2 goalkeeper in the world. It's just so unfortunate, Kelleher, at this moment in time, that he is behind the best goalkeeper in the world, which makes it hard for him to really, really cement his space within this Liverpool side. But if it does happen, and we are leading to the summer, and as reports are to be believed, reputable reports are to believe that Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes are green lighted it, then I'd obviously wish the player all the best. But I just have a sneaky suspicion that there is going to be a lot of players potentially leaving this summer, whilst equally a lot of players coming in through the door. So it's going to be a very, very exciting summer transfer window. And to be fair, look, it is what it is. Obviously, I would like Kelleher to stay. I do think he's fantastic, but that's being selfish as a Liverpool supporter. And if he wants to be playing week in and week out, he's not going to play over Alisson. That's just never ever going to happen. So I would wish him all the best if a move does materialise, but those clubs will have to come up with the moolah. Anyway, Liverpool fans, that brings us to the end of today's video. Do let me know your thoughts on Kelleher down there in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys, and remember to check out our merchandise, klopp@clothing.com. Link is down in the description, or as stated, go to klopp@clothing.com. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.